Hello, welcome to the first lesson in Python. If you had downloaded Python, stated in the instructions on the website, and you can open it, and this is what it looks like. You have a cursor blinking over here. So as it was said in the website, Python is what is used by a lot of companies from Google, Facebook, Amazon, and also you can use it to write programs and software. In this course, we just try to teach you, to get you to write your own programs, or at least understand how programming works in Python. So this is what the screen looks like, as I said. And if you want to write a program, maybe we start with the first one, as it is on the website. We use the print command. The print command is used to display whatever you want to display. That's what you use the print command for. So it could be results, it could be a name, whatever. So it's a function, it's a built-in function. So that's why it has this, whenever you write the print, you have these two brackets around it like that. So whatever you put inside, put an argument inside, as it's called. We need to worry about these technical terms for now. So let's try our first one. So it's a print, as it's custom with most programming languages. It's a print hello world with an exclamation mark and quotation. If you press enter, there it writes print. It writes hello world. If you notice, you have two quotation marks. So because if you're writing words, so the Python understands you are writing a word and not a number, you put them within quotation marks. You could use double quotation marks to print. Okay, exclamation mark before, and then you close the bracket. It still works the same. So this is what we know as a string. String basically means word or words, maybe. So you put them within brackets, within the quotation marks. So what if you try to write a number? You could say print 3, for example. It gives you the number 3. So this is what was in the lesson. You could try something like type in print 5. Print 5. If you notice, you don't need the quotation marks if you're writing numbers. It's only for words. Later in the course, we'll explain what the differences are between numbers and words, or numbers and strings, as the technical term is in Python. So another important thing you can do, you could also write print 3, let's say plus 5, for example. That gives you 8, for example. So there are so many things you can do with the Python. Well, with this, you're a bit limited because of the you just write it one comma at a time. So it comes back to the cursor here and wait. So whenever this blinking cursor, it means that it's waiting for you to give it the next command. The computer wants you to give it the next command to execute. So once it executes that command, then it waits for you again to give it the next command. But we need a way to give it a lot of commands and tell it to execute them all at the same time. And that is why you need the IDE. We'll be switching to the IDE now and try this from there. Okay, now we are in the IDE environment. Remember from the block entry, I recommended that you install the Wing 101. There are other IDEs like PyCharm. PyCharm actually is one of the probably the best ones you can use because it gives you some extra features. But I want us to do this with Wing 101. When we're used to it, then we can go back to PyCharm later on in the course. So what happens here is that this is where you write your commands. You don't need to worry about maybe the technical details now. And then your output comes out here. So up here, you put your commands, and then down here, this lower right window, you get your output from there. So let's do the same thing we did with the Python. So write print. Remember also the print is small letters actually. Functions are small letters. So we set print, and then that's hello world. Type. Okay. Then when you get it to work, you print. You press this green button up here. That's the run button. So click and it runs. So you'll see the output below here after it finishes running. So you see it here, hello world. So the advantage of using an IDE is that you could give it multiple commands. So you'd say print 3, print 5, for example. So give it 3 commands, and then if you write, click to run, then you see 3 of them at the same time. So hello world 3, 5. We could put the last one we had before, print 3 plus 5. And then we run everything at the same time. See, so it gives you print hello world, print 3, print 5. So that's it. This is the beginning. This is how it starts. So now, if you're comfortable with this, maybe in the next lesson, we will do more. But you can do anything you want. You can try some other printing, other things. Just experiment on your own. If you have any questions, you can ask. I'll see how I can answer the questions for you. So see you in the next class.